Welcome back. YSR Congress Chief Jagan Mohan Reddy's mother Vijay Lakshmi has begun campaigning from Srikakulam district for the June 12 by-polls to 18 assembly seats from today. The bail plea of the leader has been deferred by the Andhra Pradesh High Court till tomorrow. A team of the Enforcement Directorate has also reached Hyderabad to question Jagan Mohan Reddy under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act and for Foreign Exchange Regulation Act violences. In another scene, 2 Italian Marines who were accused of killing 2 Indian fishermen off the coast of Kerala in February this year have been granted bail by the Kerala High Court. The Marines have been asked to furnish a surety of 1 crore rupees. They have been asked to surrender their passports and cannot leave without the permission of the court. They also have to report to the police every day.
The bail, preliminary 1 crore each bond, cash bond from each accused, and 2 solvent sureties of Indian national sureties must be there. Every day they should report before the Commissioner of Police, Kochi, and they shall not leave the jurisdiction of the Commissioner. Passport should be surrendered to district magistrate. All these conditions are there.
On to economy now. The rupee approached its record low against the dollar as oil importers ramped up demand for the greenback ahead of the end of the month, while global risk assets were hit by rising worries about Spain. Though global cues are providing a trigger, traders said that the rupee was also being weighed down by deep concerns about India's fiscal and economic challenges and doubts about slowing policy reforms. Traders were on alert about the central bank intervention should the rupee test its record low of 56.40 to the dollar hit on Thursday. Moving on, JD MP Pyari Mohan Mahapatra has dismissed reports of any split within the party and said that the Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik continues to be the party leader. The clarification came amid reports that a powerful section within the ruling BJD had fallen out with the Chief Minister. A late-night meeting of rebels led by Mahapatra, a Rajya Sabha MP and Patnaik's political advisor for over a decade, led to speculation that the party may be heading for a split. Over 20 MLAs, including ministers, met at Patnaik's residence last night to express solidarity with the Chief Minister. 5 of the MLAs who were part of the dissidents' meeting also joined the group of loyalists.
दिन में 12 घंटा देके पिछले 9 साल से ये पार्टी को खड़ा किया लाइक एन इम्प्रेग्नेबल फोर्ट। हाँ, ये पार्टी को वो तोड़ेगा। वो तोड़ने के लिए कोशिश जो कर रहे हैं ये लोग पार्टी में हैं, बोलते हैं नवीन जी का शुभचिंतक हैं, लेकिन ये नवीन जी के दुश्मन हैं। कल बैठक हुआ, कुछ ग्रीवांस जो था कि क्योंकि जो प्रक्रिया में पार्टी का चलना है उस पार्टी में वो नहीं चल रहा है। जो डिसिप्लिन है वो डिसिप्लिन पार्टी में इनडिसिप्लिन जो लोग हो रहे हैं उनके अगेंस्ट एक्शन नहीं लिया जा रहा है। और बाकी जो पार्टी के फंक्शनरीज हैं, एमएलएज हैं, एमपीज हैं, मिनिस्टर्स हैं, उनको प्रशासन देखा कर रहा है।
I don't think there is any such real crisis. I think it is being exaggerated. As you know, many of the MLAs who were supposed to have gathered yesterday have subsequently come out and clarified that they were discussing the logistics of the band that the BJD has announced on the fuel price hike issue. And also some of these MLAs have gone to Naveen Babu's home in Bhubaneswar to clarify that they are still with Naveen Babu. And all I can tell you is that if you talk to any Aam Aadmi in Odisha, if you talk to people in the villages, you will get this overwhelming sense that Naveen Patnaik is the popular leader of Odisha and of the BJD. So, you know, I don't think there is any such crisis as is being pointed out.
नहीं, स्वाभाविक रूप से इस घटनाक्रम से उड़ीसा में राजनीतिक अस्थिरता का माहौल बना है और मूलतः ये बीजू जनता दल का अंदर का मामला है, तो इसलिए हम और तो ज़्यादा नहीं कुछ कहना चाहेंगे। और पर अगले कुछ दिनों में परिस्थितियां किस तरफ मोड़ लेती हैं वो देखना होगा।
Not too far away from politics, Indian Army Chief General V.K. Singh, on the penultimate day of a military career spanning over 4 decades, said that there was absolutely no rift between the Army and the Ministry of Defence. Addressing reporters after the passing out parade of the National Defence Academy near Pune, Singh said that the Defence Minister A.K. Antony was a staunch supporter of the armed forces' welfare. The concluding months of the Army Chief's career have seen him embroiled in several run-ins with the government, among them a dispute over his date of birth and also a controversy over a letter to the Prime Minister leaked to the media where Singh had expressed his concerns over an equipment crisis faced by the country's armed forces.
There is no misunderstanding between MOD and us. We are one. Army is part of the government. Whatever we say, it is listened to. The procedures are there. Sometimes you all probably think that the thing is getting delayed because nobody is listening. That is not the case. And we have Raksha Mantri, who is very clear-headed in supporting the armed forces. See, I don't want to comment on what General retired Tejinder Singh has done. Those of us who know him well enough, we know what kind of things he tries, what he has been trying and what he has been doing. And this is not the forum for me to castigate him or do anything else. He is most welcome to slide into any depths that he wants to.
News from Kudankulam. Mock fueling has started in the plant without getting permission from the Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board. And to stop that, a litigation has been filed by Peter Royne alleging flouting of rules. The High Court says that only the Chief Justice bench is qualified to handle this case, and hence the case will be taken up after the summer vacations. The arrest of YSR Congress Chief Jagan Mohan Reddy has hit normalcy and has sparked tension in Andhra Pradesh, as the supply of chemicals from the state has been interrupted. A generation of 130 megawatt of power in the NO power plant has been affected with the stalling of sodium hydroxide supply to the power plant near Chennai. Sources in the electricity board say that alternative arrangements have been made to manage the power supply in the city. Another short break, stay tuned.